Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to episode 28 of my Forever Stranded Lost Souls playthrough. As you can tell by the title, I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to continue this series, so please leave a comment down below, let me know how you feel about that. I've got two other series running right now. If I drop this one, I could pick up something like ZevTech. We're not sure. I'm not sure. I got a lot of things that I think I could still do in this series. Don't get me wrong. I still need to go to the overworld, and we're going to get that accomplished today. But after that, I am told that it kind of peters off. It kind of there's not a whole lot to do once you get to the overworld, stuff like that. Now, I think the Twilight Forest would also be another maybe episode that I could go beyond that. But let me know just how much you think I should, what I should do next. How far should I go? How far should I take this pack? Now, with that being said, I do hope you leave a comment about that down in the down below. But I wanted to show you this first, guys. Put in a proper wall of drawers. Finally got some actual proper drawers and a drawer controller made for that. So all the mob drops and little things and stuff that are coming out of that mob spawner should be going into here for the most part. So let's go around and take a look how I eventually wired it up and got it all working. I still have an issue with the experience, like just piling up in there. First of all, this thing is supposed to pick up experience, but I don't have anywhere to store it right now, so I'm not taking it and putting it anywhere. This fluid essence, in fact, can we get a bucket of it out? There we go. Get a bucket of it out. Hey, cool, that completed our quest. I was kind of hoping that it would. And there is apparently a bug in better questing right now. Every time I restart the pack, every one of my quests complete. Well, that's an issue. I didn't even realize that was an issue until I just started looking in there, because I just turned all of these quests in yesterday, like all the ones that were supposed to have been completed in the past. And I did do a few off camera. I finished up the upgrade quests. We can claim that one. That was one I just did off camera. This one, claim that. These two, resonant and signalum upgrades. I also completed hardened, so I made some more servos, stuff like that. Claim that. Reinforced. I'm gonna claim that chest, and the signalum upgrades. We can claim that one. The reason I was doing all those is because I was wanting to do a little bit of use some interesting pipe work under here. So if we break this out for just a second, we can see that I have a signalum plate. Oh, man, those guys are loud. Hey, let me just do this real quick. Music and sounds, hostile creatures. We'll just turn them off for a second. So maybe not entirely off. Maybe I could go like 5%. I can still hear them for myself, but they shouldn't hardly show up at all in the video. Okay, so signalum right down here. This I was saying signalum plated impulse item ducts. So I made some item ducts. I put them in the thing over there, the infuser, and melted down some glowstone to get those, and then I applied some signalum to them, which makes them conductive, basically. So these item ducts allow for the transfer of items and RF. So I'm pulling RF out of the power cell right here that's linked to the power cell in our base, and then that is being transferred right down along the item duct into the mob crusher. Now the item duct is in using, and I can see it right there, a resonant servo to pull out, because I want it to be fast. I want it to be as fast as possible. The resonant servo is then pushing into this small storage crate that I got a while back as a quest reward, or out of one of these loot chests. I can't remember exactly. I think it was out of a loot chest, as like a temporary storage type thing. Now I was originally going to have like big old blacklist, because these have you can do like a whitelist, blacklist on these, and whitelist everything. And then I realized that it has where's it at? Right here, nearest first. So as long as the drawer controller is the closest thing to it along the pipe system, it'll attempt to try to put everything in the drawer controller first. Now, if it can't go in the drawer controller, then it goes down here to this trash can and just trashes everything else, which is fine. I'm getting a ton of like gold armor and gold weapons and like enchanted stuff and just stuff I really don't need at this point in the game. And if this is funny, we'll just walk through here real quick and just pick up all this experience. I also put another one of these up in here, and it is collecting. It just doesn't do it fast enough. It is, and you see that put a bunch in my book there. But yeah, if that drawer fills up, also if the drawer fills up, is what I was about to say. Like, I think there's already a few drawers that are full because I didn't put any drawer upgrades on any of these yet. In fact, yeah, like the raw pigment meat, I've already got 512. Yeah, everything in this drawer is full. 512 is the most it can have, because I haven't put any drawer upgrades on these yet. So any of that stuff that ends up in that intermediate storage will end up just going to the trash because it won't fit in the drawer system. So just trash it for me. I could put a drawer upgrade, a voiding upgrade on these drawers, but then I'd have to make one for each one that I needed the thing for, and it's much easier to just allow everything that's excess to go into the trash for now. So I think I've got everything covered as far as like materials that I actually want to save, and some of these are things I don't even want to save or don't even just don't even care about because I'll probably never use them, but I still put a drawer in there for them just so I could, you know, see exactly how much of what things I'm getting. And you can see we've already got 19 wither skeleton skulls, which is nice. Something else to mention is I moved this this garden that was over here. I moved it over there because that whole corner is already being lit by that lamp, and I put another garden there. That's gonna be my garden for all the mystical crops. This will be my mystical crops garden, and then this garden over here is still just for, well, basically just for power generation because I don't really eat this stuff. I mean, I totally could, but mainly just use that for power generation right at the time. And when we get into some bigger power generation, if we get into bigger power generation, again, all of this is contingent on whether you guys say continue, or no, let's see something new. Yeah, so let me know in the comments down there what direction you want me to go here. But we're going to get to the overworld today. We should do that. We should just do that like right now. Why did I get this iron hoe? Iron hoe. Go in there. Melt down. Okay. Been making more of this stuff, this consecrated hellfire, just by throwing more of this stuff over here. Oh, I don't have any like ready to go. But yeah, I've been like trying to remember to put that stuff in there. I probably want to get an applied energistic system going, so I mean that's probably at least 3 more episodes of this coming. Probably at least 3 more episodes, and they might be skipping a lot of the in-between stuff and doing a lot more stuff off camera, because I just want to, well, I kind of want to move along to the newest greatest thing. I don't know, is that shallow of me? I don't know, maybe. I also put a lever on this, so if I want to like turn that off for a second, you can actually see some of the stuff that starts building up there. Yeah, you can see they look like a ton of golden fishing rods and swords and, you know, just stuff. So if I wanted to like actually collect any of that enchanted or enchantable stuff, I can do that. And for the most part, though, I just letting it go into the trash for now. I can always come over here and collect like a stack or 2 of this stuff and throw it in the grindstone or the millstone over there. It's always not a bad thing to do. I'm getting lots of these things, these infinite booster cards. So when I do get my applied energistic system, I'll be able to use it from anywhere, and I should take all the infirmium out of there. You can also see that it made a key to lock it up. There we go. So that makes sure that if I take everything out of there, it still retains the information, so that it doesn't lose its space, and the item ducts continue to put the stuff in there even though there's nothing in there at the moment, which is another important thing for that thing to work properly. But yeah, getting the Infernium essence off of that is actually kind of nice, because then we can just toss it in there and get a bunch more Insanium Getting close, I think. Might even have enough to do the final tier on that furnace. That would be kind of nice. Alright, so speaking of other things in the quest book that we did off camera, again, I turned in all of this stuff. All these blinky blue quests. So that's got to be a bug in the current version of better questing. It's nice to see that other pack creators are also having also being affected by this nasty bug. Yeah. So we're gonna claim that because we did just complete this one. We did just complete that one, which opens up a couple of other ones: enchantments and using essence. How does this one work? Enchantment extractor, enchantment factory, enchantment sorter. Interesting. Not going to do that one right now. At least not on. That's the other question. Do you want me to see me complete every one of these quests? Because, I mean, that's certainly a win condition of this pack, potentially. I know a lot of people treat it that way. It seems like there's a lot of things that you could do, or that it asks you to do, that probably aren't necessary depending on how you play. Yeah, a lot of ums today, I suppose, because I'm a little bit befuddled, I suppose, about what to do next in the pack. Obviously, we're going to the overworld today, obviously, because we can. We got all the stuff we need to do that now. All we got to do is put together a wither chamber and kill the wither a couple times. So wither chamber is actually going to be not too bad. There's a number of ways to do that in here, and if we just search wither, we're going to come up with some different materials. So we got witherproof glass from Tiny Regressions, witherproof or reinforced obsidian. Also says it's witherproof. I believe there are some other ones up here. There's a witherproof glass up here, but we can't do that one yet because we don't have the wither essence. I don't know if there was some other stuff there. Yeah, witherproof blocks. What does this say? Wither athenium. Okay, we definitely don't have any of that. Now that says wither. Oh, okay, that's a wither dust block. That's not necessarily witherproof. It's just got wither in the name. These are probably all witherproof. Yes, palladium, paver, iodite. These are all things from a mod that we haven't even touched on yet. So it looks like our best options are these two down here. So we've got reinforced glass and wither reinforced obsidian. And that reinforced obsidian looks really cheap indeed. So let's grab ourselves some obsidian. Come right over here. We're gonna make ourselves some of that, I guess. Get 4 to start with. We're gonna need a lot more than 4 though. So let's do some more iron bars and as many of these as we can get. There we go. 36. That's actually looking a little bit better. I would like to put the glass on the front. I think that would be nice. So what do we need for dirty glass? It is just soul sand and glass, it looks like. So grab a thing of soul sand. That actually was all soul sand we had over there. In that drawer anyway. I'm pretty sure I've got some more someplace else, but let's grab a little bit of dirty glass. Let's see, is that an even number? Yes it is. Cool, there we go. We got 12 glass for the front. I think that actually works out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more of this reinforced obsidian. So let's actually, I can just break down some of these iron blocks to get our more iron. Get our more iron bars. Get a stack, I suppose. Yeah. And I've got a bunch of obsidian in my inventory already, so we're good there. Let's reinforce some more obsidian. There we go. That should be more than enough, I think, for what we want to do. Alright, let's head over because I'm going to put it over in the mob area. I'm designating this this area beyond this wall right here, the mob area. And you can see that I had to put up a wall right there because I was getting gas spawning in that big open area beyond there. And they were shooting me and breaking stuff. I lost like 1 tank full of meat. 1 full tank of meat got blown up by a gassed ball. Yeah, man, get out of here, you slimy magma thing. Oh, hello. Where's the... Ooh. I was gonna say, where's the one with the the particle effects. There he is. He dead now. Oop, falling in the hole. As that difficulty rises, it gets more and harder, or takes a little bit more time to kill these guys because we get more and more hit points. And if we be honest, we're probably about to raise it some more because Wither is gonna probably raise it a bunch more. All right, let's just do this right in this corner. Ooh, nice. Actually, how hard is it to break this stuff? About as hard as it is to break obsidian. I just realized I probably want 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably want a nice solid chamber here. Ooh, it makes the anvil sound when you place it. Okay, so that, and then plus one more. That gives us a 2 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 tall. Got to be at least 4 tall because the wither will phase through if it's not. Usually, that's how it works. Ah, I didn't need that one up there, really. That's so annoying. Of course, it's obsidian. Come on, yo-yo. Come back. Okay, there we go. Ah, I better be a little more careful about how I place this. They're going to take forever. So I'm going to have to keep breaking blocks. There we go. Okay, and then of course we need to do the sides. And if we have to go make a little bit more, I'm pretty sure we can afford to do that. But we might have enough. Okay, and at this point is where I usually do something like this. I'm going to use the obsidian glass right here. Hopefully it says what it does on the label there. And then we'll put a couple out this way. In fact, we'll need to probably even put a few more out this way. Oop. I'm like really just that many short? Okay, about, gosh, I almost wanted to just use the regular obsidian, but it won't match the texture. And hopefully these blocks will actually get affected by the explosions. Does this thing work on, yeah, okay, it does. Alright, I was like, does it work on, I can't remember if it worked on spider webs. But it does, so we're good. I'm happy about that, actually. It's always one of the things I find annoying when I like pick a really awesome weapon and then it doesn't work on spider webs. Then I have to carry a regular sword or shears. Alright, so let's make, well, obviously we need to make some more of these. And then we can do another recipe's worth of that. Just enough. Just enough. That should be just enough. Alright, let's put away some of these other things. In fact, let's hope that we're done with the glass. Let's hope that we're done with everything else. Now, a lot of times I will put an actual like curved little thing there. I'm hoping that we're not going to have too much blowout on the explosions over there. So I guess the only other thing is put that stuff away. I can run by the mob farm and drop all that stuff into the mob farm, except for this thing, which is, I get these arcane scrolls and they are from Better with Mods, and there's like a way to use those, but I don't know if we're going to get around to that or not. Don't know if we're going to get to that one or not. And then the only other thing is it looks like I need to eat some food. So let's actually eat some of our bean stew. Yummy. Yummy, yummy bean stew. That'll work. Alright, I think we are about ready to go kill a wither. The only thing we need is the skulls, which I believe we got some in here. So or do we? Did I take them over to the mob farm already? I think I included them into the mob farm already. So let's just go over there and grab them. And that'll give us a chance to dump a couple of these other drops that we ended up picking up when we stepped into their chamber for a second. Except for sulfur. Oh, sulfur's probably already full. Yes, yes it is. Sulfur, and I don't think burnium dust is actually one that is over here, so maybe that needs to be over here because apparently that's something that dropped. Well, actually that probably came from those magma cubes, and I don't think the magma cubes spawn in there. I don't think there's enough space for them quite. Alright, well let's just get all of our skulls there. We got 20 of them. We've got a bunch of soul sand on us already. Good. Now, like I said, a lot of times when I make this chamber, I'll put like an S pathway where you come in and you have to turn, then come over and go into the chamber that way, like that. That way, any explosion from his initial boom would have to go around 2 curves in order to damage any blocks. Now, I'm hoping we're not going to have that issue here, and in fact, I think I'm going to take these last 2 that I have and just put them right there to kind of protect those blocks. Hopefully we'll see how this works out. But we're about to find out. Alright, we just need to place in the soul sand. And then 1 and 2, and here we go. Let's hope that this works. Oh boy, I'm holding my breath. Actually, no, I'm breathing quite heavy. Get a little blowout right there. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And then we just kill him with our yo-yo. Well, that's going to be kind of slow. Come on. Die, die. Would it be any faster with the bow? I'm curious. Just curious here. Let's try this guy. Hey. Hey, come over to the hole. I need to hit you with my bow. Now obviously this is only going to work for the first half. And I have to switch to the yo-yo or just, you know, whack him with the, looks like I'm doing 10 points per hit approximately. Now he's immune to the bow effects, so we'd have to go back to the yo-yo, which should be stay in the corner over here. Oh, hello. Boom. Big boom. He shot at me once. Almost dead. And there we go. Nice. Got our first wither star. And a couple hearts. Now, I don't know if Sheridan is aware, but in the most recent update of Scaling Health, it now requires by default some levels unless you go in and change it in the config. And so it does take 3 levels to use these hearts now. You can see my levels go down there. But there we go. Now we're up to 11 thingies. Pretty happy with that. I might just replace these couple blocks right here with just some plain old obsidian. That should be blast proof enough. Should be blast proof enough. At least, well, I guess we'll find out because I do need. Alright, well let's figure out what we need for that portal. I don't remember how many wither stars we need, but I think it's 4. Which is this thing, the overworld portal. No, maybe not. Maybe it is just a... Maybe it is just 1. So I need that, the overworld portal, and there's some other things, some portal stuff. So was that nether utilities? This and not the obelisk, but the pedestals. Pedestals are actually pretty cheap. Alright, so I guess I only needed the one. There's no point in, I don't want to kill him again because every time you kill that wither, I believe that is 5 points of difficulty added to your thing. Might even be 10, but I'm pretty sure it's just 5. Might as well pick up our experience that was all in there. All that XP. I think he dropped that knockback. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I picked that up from in there. The chamber. But might as well grab that XP, fill up our Tome of Knowledge. If we look in here, this experience pylon is 100% full now. Because of, basically because of that spawning chamber. So yeah, we will have no problem with any of that from this point forward. Can also drop that in there. Maybe we'll make a disenchanter furnace just to like throw some of those nasty or less useful enchantments in before we ultimately probably throw away the armor, unless it's something we can melt down. Then of course we'll want to melt it down. But there's some supremium essence we got from the wither. That's nice. Nice thing to have. Might be a good idea to find a way to just auto kill the wither. Maybe I won't get the difficulty things, but here pretty shortly it's not going to matter because we're going to hit that 250 mark and then we're going to be done. It's not going to let us do any more than that. Okay, so we're going to need some ender casings. Wow, okay. Ender pearl blocks. Can we get... How much of that do we need? Hang on here. So, ender pearl blocks. And we need 12 of them. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 of those. Then we're going to need blocks of diamond and blocks of black quartz. I don't know if we have the black... Yeah, the black quartz is going to be an issue, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ah, goodness. I think we're going to have to do some quick sieving. I think so. Let me check what I get that quartz from. I'm pretty sure it's soul sand. Quartz. We need the black kind, which is, of course, if I had the mystical agriculture stuff set up, but I don't. And of course, yeah, crushed black. Yeah, villager trades, that would be nice, but what we really need is the sieving results. It's soul sand and an iron stiffened. Really? It's got to be iron stiffened? Yep, iron mesh. Any other? Nope, not really. Okay. Looks like we're doing some sieving. So let me grab my iron stiffened mesh out of here. And I think what I'm going to do, since I have one, if I can find it in here, I'm pretty sure I've got another Civ Fortune 3. There it is. I don't know if I have ways to copy this book or not, but I imagine that if when I start opening these loot chests again, and we're going to get a lot more loot chests, maybe we get a one eventually. So there we go. It would cost 6 levels. That's plenty worth it. So let's iron stiffened, put our Civ Fortune 3 on there. Let's get that out of my hand for the time being. Pull the diamond one out, put the iron one in, put the diamond one away. And next thing would be to find... I don't think I have any more soul sand around here. Convenient. If I did, it would be in here. So I believe what I'm going to have to do is run out and just dig up a bunch of soul sand. That's actually not too hard. That's not going to be too hard. Let's see. Before we do that, let's go ahead and toss these things in here. Put a few things away real quick. That can go in there, and gosh, that stuff can go in there for now. Oh, I have a little bit of soul sand here. Maybe Maybe we'll get really lucky. Maybe we'll get really lucky. I'll go get more later. That's only 4 pieces. I would have to be really lucky, but we'll give it a try real quick. Just see if we get 3 pieces of quartz out of these. As unlikely as that is, we'll give it a shot. Because I think it's a fairly low chance of getting that stuff. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Now I probably should also put a drawer controller in here somewhere in the base, and then connect all these little places where I have drawers together using some frame trim or something like that. Oh wait, no, I did get enough. Look at that. It's right there. It's my inventory. Ah, sweet. Guess we don't have to actually go out and dig up a bunch more, because I got just enough to make 1 block. Get rid of those things out of my inventory. How sweet is that? 1 block. Put that extra one away. Put our soul sand back in the drawer over here. A little bit that we had left over. It's looking pretty good. Okay. So we are back to trying to make this thing, which is going to take one of the... Oh, what am I thinking? I need 3 blocks. Ugh, I thought I just needed 1 block for some reason. Nope, we need 3 blocks of that, so I guess we are going to have to go dig. Alright, let's go dig some soul sand. Okay, it looks like we got enough here, so let's just grab out our warp stone. And we'll take the shortcut back. We're not too far, so it shouldn't even cost us anything. Maybe we gotta have that knot in our hand. That could be a thing. Yep, apparently. Doesn't like having the bow in the offhand when you're trying to warp. Good to know. Alright, let's get up here. Compress this stack of soul sand. Or, well, compress a stack of soul sand. I think I actually got, yep, 1 more than I needed, so we can put that away for later use. Crafting or making more withers. Do that. Don't need to be carrying around all, actually. Probably it's not a bad idea to carry around the levers, but let's put them in this bag at least for now. And oh yeah, I got another loot chest that I never turned in yet. I'm just going to put them all in there for the time being. Just get them out of my inventory for a minute. We'll open them up at the end here, maybe if I remember. That's the key thing. Maybe if I remember. Alright, so let's grab our stack of compressed soul sand and come over and start sieving it up. Okay, there we go. There's the 8 that I need for the current stuff. So let's just toss all the rest of this in this chest. I'll deal with this off camera. Come back on over here and get the other 3 black quartz we need for the total of 3 of these. There we go. We already got plenty of diamond blocks. That's not a big deal. So 1, 2, and 3 of those, which is going to give us our beacon. Oh, what are we missing? Does it have to be pink? Is that? It could be like any color, right? Yeah. Okay. Just need glass. Apparently, I have no glass ready to go. Apparently, I have no glass over there. I have some black stained glass here. I wonder if that would work, because I don't need this black stained glass for anything else. And I think I just need 5. Yes, it will. Good. Good. That uses up something I wasn't probably going to use anyway. Excellent. Alright, so we got that. Let's get those off my bar. Let's see. Then red nether brick. Red nether brick. Does that mean I need actual nether bricks? It might. Hang on. Red nether brick, actual nether bricks, which is okay. I can do that with just this Gallagher and some of these. I probably only needed 2 of them, but that's okay. Another brick are useful. Okay, it says I had some in my inventory over there I didn't even realize. So what is the thing we are missing to make this? It is actually the nether wart. Nether wart? It's probably out here if I have it. Surely I have some nether wart someplace. Yeah, it was in there. It was in there. Oop. That's right. This doesn't scroll very well. Or actually does. 6. 6 should get me my 3 bricks that I need. 3 of those. Yes. And then, yeah, there we go. Overworld portal. Okay, now that's only half of the equation. We're going to need 3 of these as well. So let's, oops. I guess we're going to need some of these. And then we can do that. We just need, I think, 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Okay. A simple item holder, and I'm getting out. Yes, we are. We're getting out of here. Okay. Put that up there. Next thing first. Next thing. We gotta find a place to set this up. Actually, would maybe like right here be a good place, or maybe like right over here? I'm almost gonna say like right here. Let's look at our quest book too before we get any further, because I believe if we go under survival here, that's so annoying. It just annoys the heck out of me to see all that blue flashing, because I just turned all of those in and deleted all that stuff once. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, we need some eyes of Ender. I guess that's what we're missing there. Eyes of Ender. That should be easy enough. Blaze powder? Don't have any in here now, apparently. Must have taken it all and put it in the thing out there. I did. I didn't keep any in here for crafting. I should have kept some in here for crafting. I was trying to be overly organized. Now, once I get an applied energistic system, that wouldn't matter, because I would just connect this drawer controller to the applied energistic system, or a slave of that drawer controller. But we don't have that yet. Okay. So that plus our plus our ender pearls. I know they're in there. There they are. Just gonna grab 6 for future use. There we go. Portal home. Quest complete. Okay, tip. The multi-block the portal is a multi-block. You need a portal in the middle and 4 pedestals in the corners with water buckets on the pedestals. The portal takes crude oil in the main GUI and can be pumped into the block as well. It will take 2 buckets of crude oil to activate it, and once the portal is activated, it consumes 1 millibucket every few seconds. Every 15 seconds. Portal will require 4 Ender eyes, Ender pearls, blaze rods, and enchanted book in the GUI of the main portal block. Okay, so I see. Well, let's go put it down. And yeah, I think I am going to put like right, maybe over here. Maybe over here. Up front here, like right in front of this thing. That would actually probably be a better place, like right here. With these things right here. Right, and it's got a tank. We can put some stuff in there. So buckets of water would be the next thing. Hang on here. Let's get some food out. Let's get our buckets out. And I'm actually going to need to make some more buckets, it looks like, because I only got 2 buckets on me. I don't believe I have any more buckets ready to go anywhere, at least not that I know of. So 1, 2. Get 2 more buckets, which I think is just going to be hammer, some iron. 4, 5, 6 for the 2 buckets. I probably should actually have, you know what, I should actually make another bucket just so I can keep my 1 bucket on me. 3, there we go. And then string, of course. 2 and 3. Okay, buckets. It said ender pearls. It said blaze rods, which I think are also going to all be out. Did I just see blaze powder in there? No, that was something else. Okay. Again, those are probably out at the ender farm or the mob farm now as well. Alright, let's go grab those. Now, crude oil. Crude oil is... I know I made some. It is taking the bitumen that you get from sieving. Sieving the compressed soul sand in a... well, compressed soul sand, I believe is what I used. Of course, in the diamond mesh. Will give you some bitumen, and then you take that bitumen and you put it in the magma crucible to get the crude oil out of it. Somewhere I should have a tank of crude oil, if I can find it. It's gonna be in a tank. That'll help. It'll be in a tank somewhere in one of these chests. Probably not that. Let me check over here. No. There's a tank. Contains balsamic magma. That's not the one. That's not the one we're looking for. It's not up there. It's not in here. Okay, this is a good question. Where the heck did I put it? Where would I have put a tank of crude oil? I could swear I had like a full tank of it someplace. Interesting. Am I gonna have to make it over again? I hope not. Really do hope not. I do not remember where I left it. I wouldn't have put it in the kitchen. That'd be yucky. Maybe it's just sitting down here someplace. I'm missing it. Oh, right there it is. There it is. Crude oil. In fact, it's pretty close to where we need it. Alright, let's just put that there. Actually, let's put that there. And then we will go grab ourselves a fluid duct and a thing. Servo, that's the thing. Up in here, you can see that this is where I moved all of my connector points and stuff that has to do with thermal expansion, thermal foundation, all that stuff is right up in here now. Makes it easier for me to try to find it when I'm looking for like a connector pipe or whatever, rather than looking through this mess. But we just need a fluid duct, just a regular old piece of fluid duct. In fact, we'll actually take a hardened fluid duct. What the heck? Why not? And just a regular old. Well, actually, that's a hardened servo, but that's fine. Doesn't need anything special there anyway. So we can then pump the fluid in this way. Oh, that's a terrible looking connection. Makes me want to connect it to the bottom, but oh well. It's gonna get us there. That's all that's important. Oh, and I still need the 2 other blocks of water, or buckets of water for the pedestals. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're getting out of here. We're going to the overworld. Okay. And of course, as soon as we get to the overworld, we can place down this waystone, and then we will have a method of going back and forth that doesn't require keeping crude oil in something. So if I just do that... did not mean to do that. I gotta go get another bucket of water because I poured one out and it evaporated. Oops. Oops. That happens. Missed my click. Okay, and then water there, and then, okay, so I said eyes of vendor. What is this going to do? Check, press to activate? Nope, not ready. Not ready for activation. Tell that to pump. Okay, that's good. That's getting things. Nope, not ready. Did that consume any fluid? I don't know. We got plenty of it, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so eyes of ender. Some ender pearls. We'll put like 6 of those in there. It said, what else did it say? I believe it said blaze rods were the other thing that it needed to have in the interface. So those are going to be out at the mob farm still. I don't know if 6 is the right amount, but we're putting 6 in. Probably doesn't need that many. It actually says 2, 4 ender pearls. I bet that that's the number that we actually need to have inside of it. And the other thing that it was saying, what was the other thing? There's also an enchanted book of protection 2. Okay. Let's grab that. I know we have that. Let's not forget that bit. Protection, it's going to be in here somewhere. Fire protection, respiration, come on. There it is, protection 2. It's probably going to I'm guessing it's going to consume these items, maybe, I don't know. Not a big deal if it does. Let's put that. Why you know, there it goes. That was interesting. Interesting. It won't go in. Wouldn't go in those other slots. That is kind of odd. All right, let's hit the check mark. See if it. No. Still no go. Currently offline. Press to activate. It's got fuel. It's got eyes of vendor. Nothing's happening. Okay, let's see if we're doing something wrong here. It's 4 water buckets in the corners. Yes, we got that. The portal takes crude oil. Okay, we got that. Portal will require eyes of ender, ender pearls, blaze rods, and an enchanted book in the GUI. I mean, okay, we got that. Maybe it needs like this specific number. So what was it? 4 ender pearls, 2 eyes of ender. And 2 blaze rods. Nope. Nothing happening yet. Maybe these are in the wrong place. I don't know. I'm going to have to wiki something here in a second. Doesn't really say here specifically. It says corners, right? Yeah. It does say that the pedestals are on the corners. 4 pedestals in the corners. Those are the corners. 4 pedestals, buckets of water. Crude oil, that's definitely crude oil. Yes, it is. Definitely crude oil. I imagine it would have gone in there if it wasn't the right stuff. These things won't even go in the okay, that goes there. Interesting. Doesn't give me any indication of why it's not working. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I got a wiki. Okay, some quick research, and I think I have figured this out. Yeah, it's not very well explained in the Better Quest book here. It does say that you got to have these things in the interface, but it doesn't say that you have to arrange them in a specific way. You have to actually put these like this. There we go. That is probably why like these things would only go into certain blocks. or into certain interface things. So that should allow this to activate now. Hey, look at that. Look at that. There we go. We're activating. We're activating. All right. Oh. Big bada boom. Ooh. My ears are still ringing. But here we go. We're going to go. Oh, let's get that F5 going. F5. Oh, yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Da-boom. And we're falling. Good thing we had our shoes on. Hey, look. Hey, I think we found something we need. Quest to the overworld complete. Found something we actually want over here. In fact. And there's a traveling salesperson right there. Nice. Might have to figure out how to collect him or something. Looks like we are in a nasty area, maybe? Didn't bring myself any blocks, and that might have been a mistake, but we can just grab a bunch of this skystone. Well, not that I need any more skystone, but we can use it to build stairs up to the top of this. It's actually not that hard to break, but I'm thinking we're just going to throw down our... Let's get rid of a few of these. Let's throw down our portal, our waystone, before we get too involved over here. Right? Let's see here. Do we got any way to tell where the center of this thing is? I don't know. Not really. We'll call that the center. And we'll call this Overworld. Done. Click it. Make sure that we activate it. Now it's activated. We should be good. If we click it again, we should get an option to go to the ship, which is going to require four levels, probably because it's across dimensions. But the other main thing that I wanted to do is get into the center of this thing and grab out... I really don't need the skystone. I have a ton of skystone made back in at the base because I didn't know that I would be able to find these things so easily once I got here. But we do want to find the center of this and find the chest. Get the goodies out of it, if there is a chest in the middle of this. I'm actually kind of low on the meteor anemone. Aren't I? That's the word I'm looking for, aren't I? And let's do a 3x3. We'll just bust right through the center of it and see if we find a chest. There's the chest. There's the chest. Alright, inscribe our calculation. There's first one down. First one down. Anyway, guys, made it to the overworld. Obviously, we're going to wrap it up right about here. Nasty rain going on right now. I should go... I kind of want to check that. Hey, come back here, guy. I want to talk to you. I want to see what you got. Because he might have some stuff that I actually want to trade for. Hello, traveling merchant guy. Nope, he doesn't actually have anything I care about. At least not on that little bit of a trade list that he had there. Well, that's a pretty little biome going on there. Got the rain quit. That's good. The rain has stopped. Excellent. There's little clouds up in the sky. Interesting. Well, that's been a long time coming. That's all. I guess that's all I can say about that. That's been a long time coming. We finally made it to the overworld. We can do stuff over here. Again, comments down in the comment section. Please let me know where I should go from this point. What I should do. Should I set up a base in the overworld? Should I continue this series until I can complete every quest? You know, do you want to see that? Do you want to see something else? Should we like go and do the Twilight Forest? Because I believe that's also in this pack. And you know what should we do from there? Like yeah, give me some directions, guys, here, because I am losing focus on this and I could definitely use your help. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, do make sure you hit that like button, and please leave a comment. Let me know what to do. And until next time, I will catch you later. Bye.